Number 15, the student stampede of Arkansas.
Wait, we need to go. The exit's right there. Let's go.
Okay.
A football game in Arkansas became the center of panic when people began fleeing a packed stadium, most without fully knowing what was going on. Everyone is climbing the walls like a horror movie to get away from an unseen threat chasing them all. As it turns out, all of this started when a few people ran away after a deployed taser was mistaken for something much more serious. Their screaming and running triggered a fight-or-flight response that soon swept across the whole stadium. It's both fascinating and scary how easily we revert to a mob mentality when a potential threat looms near. So the next time you're at a large gathering, don't forget this video, or the fact you're just one strange event away from a total stampede. Number 14, 5 stars. The scariest things caught on camera can often happen fast and make little sense. Let's help put this video into better context. There's all these other boats behind him for some reason. Friends following, enemies chasing, no idea. Then he says something a few moments before the scary stuff happens. Tell me what it is and what language too. Some comments say the pilot was in perfect control, and others argue that he almost lost it. For some reason, I feel like this could be a controlled stunt, and they're directing a foreign movie or something. Anyway, that's all of the mysterious things I could analyze about this bizarre clip, so if you have any answers or insights, then let me know what's going on here. Number 13, Snow Way. Things are about to get grisly for this individual when he goes snowmobiling up a steep ridge. He can't quite see what's up ahead until it's almost too late. A male grizzly bear eyes him curiously from meters away, and he's so freaked out that he almost collides with a tree on his way out. That bear would have been on him had that happened. I looked it up, and grizzly bears have no natural fear of humans and have been reported to occasionally track them. All the more reason for this snowmobiler to get out of there fast. Number 12. Top heavy. Getting stuck behind a box truck is usually nothing more than an inconvenience, but one dashcam video shows how scary it can be when the rules of the road are forced to submit to the laws of nature. Storm winds are pounding the Verrazano Narrows Bridge on Staten Island, pushing this truck to its tipping point as they pass under a sign warning of sudden stops on the slickened surface. Slower traffic should ordinarily be on the right, but this is an exception. The box truck has to stay in the center lane because it could literally tip off the bridge otherwise. Other cars risk getting flattened as they pass by, not understanding how dire the situation is. Soon the box truck has slowed to about 15 miles per hour, I'd say, and the driver recording has no choice but to pass. His dashcam picks up some tense and scary moments because getting crushed is a real possibility, but he passes on the side where the truck isn't tipping and gets away. It's a good thing too. I can't show you what happens, but he sees the box truck on his way back, and let's just say they unfortunately didn't make their delivery on time that day. Number 11, takeout.
What do you think?
Yeah, we'll just kind of give him some space. With all of us here, you can't do much.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to run him off. Unfortunately, you can't cut him off now.
Oh, he's coming fast.
They lose a grizzly bear in the brush and film wildly, anxiously awaiting its charging return. I feel like its large head and gnashing teeth are going to pop out at any second, and it isn't going to end well. I'm not an expert, but calmly backing away without turning around seems better than filming an early demise. Luckily for them, this animal is more interested in taking a tasty fish they've caught. There's not much for the group to do except admit defeat and be thankful humans weren't on the menu that night. I wonder if the bear would have bothered them if they didn't have the fish, or was the fish the only thing that kept humans off the menu that day? Number 10. Leslie is missing. On August 29th, 2020, Leslie Palacio is caught on multiple CCTV camera systems walking into a restaurant and sitting down. It looks like an ordinary meal, no dramatic conversation, and then she walks back to her car. She had passed away when she was found in February of 2021. The man she is with shows his face at 1 minute and 55 seconds. He is believed to have fled the country and is wanted internationally. Her father was taken in for questioning and may or may not have had something to do with her disappearance. It may be too late to get Leslie back safe, but it's not too late to get justice for what happened. I want to spread awareness about this case, so take a good look at the face, clothes, the way they walk, their truck, anything, and let's try to make a difference with her case. Number 9. 2021 aerial encounter. On February 25th, 2021, there were reports of an encounter with a fast-moving cylinder shape over New Mexico. The flight bound from Ohio to Arizona has no video evidence of the encounter, but they have leaked audio tapes.
Have any targets up here? We just had something go right over the top of us that, I hate to say this, looked like a long cylindrical object that almost looked like a cruise missile type of thing moving really fast that went right over the top of us.
I don't know what small cylinder object moves over planes. No drones should be up that high, but maybe it was a weather balloon type project or something. Even the FBI acknowledges that they are familiar with the event, and if this video evidence has not been released yet, then maybe there is something on those tapes worth seeing. Number 8. The Victory Dive. Some friends in Aspen, Colorado are videotaping in celebration because they're almost at the top of some mountains when some crazy pilot decides to show them how easy it is to climb down.
God. Oh. 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 Oh my.
Dude, I thought he was gonna wreck. Holy.
They aren't sure if this is an adrenaline junkie or a mechanical failure and are surprised when the pilot pulls up and flies away. I can't imagine how many times they've practiced this, but I doubt it was the pilot's first, and yet if they try it too many more times, it would probably one day be the last. Number 7. The Crosswalk. Keep an eye on this man because things are about to get scary when he swings her handlebars around. An apparent random act of aggression turns out to be a life-saving event when a car goes careening past seconds later. He scolds her, but when he calms down moments later, he looks to apologize and explain that he was doing what needed to be done. There was no time to call out and no other way to stop the accident. Though his actions are rough, it is without a doubt that he saved a life that day. Number 6. Spooky surveillance sighting. Creepy Cali ghost footage found in Orange County shows some odd activity taking place across the street when a weird, mysterious, and possibly paranormal figure 1 floor below walks behind the wall and does not come back out. Either it stayed behind this wall or else it up and disappeared. Proof of the paranormal is what the uploader is pushing this footage as, but the ghost is too small and far away to tell. This sighting would be really weird to see on a security camera, assuming the strange event is real. Number 5. Andrew looks up. There's not a ghost in this hellacious hallway yet, but there's about to be one soon. Andrew's own. He heard weird noises from above and hit record moments before nearly getting taken out by his own ceiling, which is 100 years old. But here's the thing, the same situation can happen in newer houses as well if the plaster is not mixed right. Check your ceilings for small spiderweb cracks or sunken areas, especially for small cracks that run from the ceiling to wall, and fix all of it fast. Otherwise, something like this video could happen. Number 4. James sees his shadow. James Gabriel sees his shadow, and guess what else? His shadow sees him too. When he leans around to see what a noise was, a mysterious shadow figure is caught on camera, imitating his behavior on the other side. He gets up and does not check the area, just leaves. Apparently, this was enough paranormal proof that he didn't creep himself out further by staying. I think it could be a friend of his unless he gets a closer look. Hopefully he goes investigating the area for more sightings in the future, though I understand if being in one real ghost video is enough for him. Number 3. Ghost person opens ghost door. Do ghosts use doorknobs? That's a question to answer yourself while watching this paranormal video of an old haunted stairwell. Surveillance footage shows a mystifying figure caught in the fluorescent glow of an overhead light, a ghost who floats up adjacent to the staircase and floats back down, a quick and casual haunt and jaunt. Now here's the creepiest thing about this CCTV video. At 37 seconds, the light anomaly reaches for the knob and leaves through a door that does not open. A human-shaped light anomaly floats up and back without using the steps and leaves through a closed door. That's like 30 different camera glitches at once. At that point, it's probably paranormal. Number 2. Eerie haunted driveway video. Runs with Scissors posted this intriguing CCTV video on the Chills Narrator subreddit of some scary moments caught on tape at the end of his driveway. The paranormal activity begins at 21 seconds when a mysterious figure appears. 26 seconds later, they turn into what he calls a ball of light and then turns back to normal, if you could even call it that. This is scary stuff and looks paranormal, but one thing about the video I'm curious about is whether or not it's someone holding a phone over their head. 31 seconds would be where they would throw it over their head to make the glowing screen look like a bouncing ghost orb. They disappear because they are no longer in the phone's glow. It sounds like a proper explanation sequence of events to me, but I want to hear what everyone else thinks first. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because we upload a new scary video every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. Gimme an OMG. A cheerleading squad is too busy smiling for the camera to notice a rather out of place looking stranger lurking in the background. Forget mysterious, this figure is downright terrifying. What do you think of the scary sighting of a girl all by herself? Is it a ghost? A Photoshop perhaps? My vote goes to a mid-2000s low pixel count digital camera mixed with poor lighting, but if I'm wrong, then this photograph is indeed beyond creepy. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of our other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy!